Hey, this is Mad Hatter, and today we're going to build what everybody knows that they want in 1.21, and that is an automatic shulker box crafter that you can put behind your farm and just craft shulker boxes all day long whenever you need it, so you don't have to do the moving many shulker boxes along the way. So this is going to assume that you have a shulker farm because there's going to be some extra shulker shells that you need to sit there, and it's going to assume that you're going to go straight from logs into shulkers without having to craft any in-between things. So you're going to put logs in and shulker shells in, and you're going to get shulkers out. It'll be metered. It'll only make the shulkers that it needs to go, and that is it. So what do we need, and what is the size? It's going to be 2 wide and tileable. I have tested it tiled. It works great. This is what you need. I have this new resource packets in my Discord. I didn't make it. Somebody shared it with me. Raymond shared it with me in a different Discord. I posted it in downloads. It is great. I can click this button and things go in. I can hit the button and it goes up. It is excellent. So first thing, the place that we want the shulkers to go, you're going to place a hopper into that. Eventually, we're going to put a barrel on it, but for now, what we're going to do is get some temporary blocks. I didn't put the temporary blocks in the materials list because I didn't think you needed to have the count of those, because I don't know how many you're going to use. But what we're going to do is we're going to place from here, we're going to place 3 down, 1, 2, and 3, just like that. Now into the middle, we're going to place 1 facing that way. Now we could break out all these temporary blocks. Now we're going to set these up. We're going to right click in the middle or use your place block button. Then we're going to fill this like that. We're going to fill this like this. And then we're going to go to the bottom one and we're going to go like that. Now we're going to grab a couple of chests and put it in the middle. The rest will get filled in later. This is all the setup you have to do. Now we're going to place hoppers like that so that they are facing like that. Now, I like to use trapped chests. You don't have to use trapped chests, but I place them like that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to put a hopper like this and a hopper like that, and we're going to place trapped chests there. This top chest is where you put your logs in. The bottom chest is where you put your shulker shells in. We'll get to that in a minute, but now we're going to keep building. So we're going to place a block there, place a block there. This is a permanent block, and I grabbed the same thing for permanent and temporaries, which just makes things a little bit confusing, but we'll keep working. Now you're going to place a comparator there. You're going to place another permanent block there, a torch there, and then I need to get up. Place another block here, a block there, and a torch on top. Now this one, we're going to place a comparator there, a block there, a torch on top. So we can take a step back, take a look at it so you can see what's going on. This is pretty simple. I like to put a spawn proofing block there, but I like to spawn proof everything, so you do what you want to do. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to put a comparator just like that. Now I'm going to put hoppers facing into each other, just like that. And I like to put blocks on top so that nothing can ever fall inside. And I take one item, whatever item you want, and you put it in here. So this is important. Before you put shulker shells in, or before you put your item in this, either way, you just can't do it afterwards. Make sure you have chests in the middle and shulker shells on the top and bottom. Now, I'm going to put one item in here. It's not going to run yet. We're going to fill up the logs first. The reason is because this starts when the shulker shells get filled. So if I fill the logs up first, that's going to actually allow me to properly start the machine. So we're going to fill it with logs. Now, you can spawn proof the top of this. You can put glass however you want. As soon as you fill this up, it's going to start crafting shulkers. I will have a couple of shulkers that were already crafted because I got carried away and put things in the wrong spot. Oops, I'll just use that button. We'll do another one and another one. Okay. You do want to make sure that you have either equal numbers of shulker shells and logs or more logs. Always you want more logs. Now it is crafting away. It's actually getting to the point where it's going to fill up, and there it filled up and it stops. It always leaves 2 shulkers in this barrel. If you take one out, it won't make a new one until you take 2 out, and then it's going to make 2, and then it'll just keep doing that. So as you use up shulkers, it'll just continuously make new shulkers. Again, this is too wide and tileable. I'm going to make one really quick to show you. I'm not going to do this all in a sort of pseudo gravity mode. I'm going to just make it as quickly as I can. And again, I'm putting the item in now, but I am not going to put the shulker shells in until I get logs sorted out. Logs in. Logs in. Shulker shells in. Shulker shells in. So you can see. Oh, where did I forget? Oh, I forgot a comparator right here. That comparator is in the wrong spot. Mistakes were made, but it's okay. Now it's making sure. Oh, and I forgot the torch here. Now it's making shulkers, filling this up. There we go. We can see him coming through. Oh, this is a trap chest. Dumb. I'm making silly mistakes. I can't look in this chest, otherwise it won't run. Now it's full. I can grab a couple shulkers out, and it'll keep crafting. And you can put as many of these as you want together. You can get your shulker shells and logs in however you want, but these are too wide tileable. They will produce shulkers at half hopper speed, which if you need them at faster than half hopper speed, you're doing something right, I guess. It just is a little bit more compact and much easier to tile if I make it at half hopper speed. Anyway, this is Mad Hatter. I hope you enjoy. Oh, and if you like the buildings in the back of these videos, that one's a little bit glitched because of the way I loaded it in. But if you like the buildings in the back of the videos, I am putting links at the beginning of the video for them. They are on Structural Lab. All of them are on Structural Lab. You can get them from there. And if you want to see one of your builds show up, I'm looking for things that are just nice to look at in the background. So like in the buildings and in the statues category, I am looking through there. I'm looking for pictures first. I am looking at the pictures. If you post a picture of your skin, I'm not going to download it. You're not going to end up in a video. You post a good picture of your build, you might end up in a video. Anyway, this is Mad Hatter, and I'm out. Bye.